message for the youth at Lawrence Hall.
In order to make a difference, you got to get in the game.
Only you can define you. Nobody else can.
Continue to fight through all this and persevere.
Be true to yourself.
That ought to get us in the mood, right? Good evening, everybody. I'm Corey McFerrin from Fox 32 in Chicago, and as your host, I want to welcome everybody to the first virtual Lawrence Hall Fall Fête fundraising event. Tonight's theme, Empowering Youth, and you just saw the strength in these young people as well as a powerful dose of encouragement from quite a few notable faces. And you will see more amazing talent tonight. And we also want to explain the mission of Lawrence Hall. At 155 years young, Lawrence Hall is one of the oldest social service agencies in the Chicagoland area. Their programs, which include foster care, workforce development, a therapeutic day school, and residential living, have redefined how youth who have experienced trauma are treated and educated in Chicago. Their therapeutic programs like art and music therapies have a transformative effect on the youth they serve, and you'll see just how much during our program tonight. So prepare to be entertained, inspired, and maybe even a little changed, because Lawrence Hall changes lives, and so can you. Just one donation can make a real difference in the lives of Lawrence Hall's youth and families. If you're registered before we went on the air, you're probably already logged on to bid312.com on your phone or your tablet and are bidding on auction items and donating towards some of Lawrence Hall's crucial needs. But if you didn't register ahead of time, don't worry about it. Notice the donate button right above me. I think it's right there. Can you see it? Click on it and it will open the donate page in a different tab so you won't miss a second of our show.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
It's not where you start, but where you finish.
Practice doesn't really always make perfect, like they say, but practice does always make permanent.
Let's talk about music therapy at Lawrence Hall. It's a signature program. It helps give the young people at Lawrence Hall the tools they need to process their feelings, to reduce anxiety, and increase their self-esteem. This program is accredited by the American Music Therapy Association, and its impact is truly profound. That'll get us going a little bit, right? So has anybody tested the donate button yet? I'm hopeful that you have. Remember that throughout the show, you can donate at any time. There's no limit here. Just keep going after it using that button above.
Determination. Determination is what gives a person its purpose. Without a purpose, you have nothing to look forward to. I wake up every morning and I think of determination because I need something to give me, something to drive for, something to strive for. I need something to push me. And without determination, then I feel like everything I do is for nothing.
We are privileged to shepherd and partner with our amazing, resilient young people on their journey forward every day. We take our responsibility to heart. We partner with them in their success, giving them the tools and skills to have the best future and to reach their fullest potential.
Are these challenging times? Yes, absolutely. But despite these challenges, we have seen hopefulness and vast potential in our young people. Thank you for taking this journey with us and for your generous support.
Try to be that person. Try to be the person who's like the people you like.
Tough times don't last, but tough people do.
3 things. The 3 P's. Practice, persistence, and patience.
Anything that's given to you, you give back.
Lawrence Hall's programs give youth the opportunity to express themselves in ways that foster growth and self-esteem. The graffiti art that you're seeing was done by Kira, a recent graduate from Lawrence Hall's Therapeutic Day School. She benefited from a close-knit learning environment that met her talent, and she had the benefit of an award-winning art teacher as well. Before she graduated, Kira was already an accomplished graffiti artist and is well on her way to set the art world on fire. And there are so many other ways that Lawrence Hall empowers youth. This next video showcases the impact Lawrence Hall has had in so many lives. Let's take a look.
Lawrence Hall has been like a life learning experience. It's taught me a lot of things, about how to be independent and basically just the way of life.
The services are so special because they'll get out of it what they need. So whether it's learning and teaching, whether it's learning to be patient and kind, whether it's feeling accepted and supported, they get to experience that with somebody else.
They give you the room to express your pain in, I think, creative ways.
It's allowing young people to do things many of them have never done before, and many of them would never do in their life.
And the opportunity to create one's own story is not only nurturing of an own artistic practice, but it's the nurturing of a healing practice as well.
Everybody's like supportive, and if somebody falls down, they'll pick them back up.
Ultimately, you're trying to provide them with the skills where they can function independently and successfully.
Really great support staff here. From day one, from A to Z, they're gonna be there.
They help me to find my voice and find myself.
And they've done just a wonderful job being able to engage the kids through a variety of different activities. And sometimes that they're exposing them to things that they've never done before and trying to build their confidence through doing some of those things.
I think a good word for it is it gives hope to children, that they can turn their lives around, that they have staff that supports them and believes in them and walks with them to help them make it. I think that's what is so beautiful about Lawrence Hall.
So many wonderful programs going on at Lawrence Hall. And it can be difficult to express emotions that are really painful, but also extremely real sometimes. The youth mentors at Lawrence Hall help young adults work through these types of intense emotions, turning pain into a learning experience and eventually healing. Speaking of youth mentors, not only are the youth at Lawrence Hall talented, but the staff are as well. Here's Lawrence Hall's youth mentor, Aaron Brown, with a powerful spoken word.
We used to hold our fists in the days of segregation. But now, our generation is more concerned about their reputation and education. You think it's cool to be 16 and drop out of high school. No home foundation. What's a happy home when you never see your daddy's face? A mother was on drugs or a victim of a murder case. No community unification. The Ku Klux Klan used to ride in our neighborhood wearing the white hood. But now in the hood, we wear the hoodie of the hood that does our neighborhood no good. And everybody remembers Dr. King, right? But we fail to remember the dream that never went further than our pillow. At this day and age, we have few African-American heroes. Barack Obama is one. When he's gone, it'll be zero. 1866, death of a black man. Used to be blood on the hands of the Ku Klux Klan. Year 2000, after 400 years of being unequal, The death of a black man is the blood on the hands of his own people. The Black Ku Klux Klan.
Aaron Brown, well done. Well, now, talented Lawrence Hall youth Jeremiah. You may remember Jeremiah performing at Fall Fête a couple years ago. Remember that? Well, back tonight with John Legend's song, Conversations in the Dark.
Let's have conversations in the dark. The world is sleeping, I'm awake with you. With you. Watch movies that we both already seen. I ain't even looking at the screen, it's true. I've got my eyes on you. And you say that you're not worth it, and you hung up on your flaws. Well, in my eyes, you are perfect as you are. I will never try to change you. I will always want the same you. Swear on everything I pray to, that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. On Sunday mornings we sleep until noon. Well, I can sleep forever next to you. Next to you. And we got places we both gotta be, but there ain't nothing I would rather do than blow up all my plans for you. And you say that you're not worth it, and you hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are, as you are.
That's Jeremiah. Talk about some talent wherever you are. Maybe give Jeremiah a standing ovation. How about that? Well done. And also, by the way, if you haven't gone for the donation button yet, there's still time. I want to encourage you. I don't care how much you can afford. Whatever you can do, let's hit that button and let's support Lawrence Hall.
We've all been navigating a lot these days, and honestly, this current social climate has really impacted our Black and brown youth. We work tirelessly to ensure that they are heard and loved and that their voices matter.
Cold pain, hot tears. I ain't run. I ain't scream. Why you shooting fear? Can't want us up. Try to shut us up. Too loud, too proud. We ain't never giving up. I wake to see my sister on the news. My young black brother, afraid for my life. Because I could have been another young black girl who endangered a white man by my skin color? Rakia, I speak for you to tell your story of what I awake to on the news. Rakia Boyd, your unrecognized story bring me to the black girl blues. Your untold story, long live you. My name is Deja Dixon. I am 17 years old. I am a young black African American. I wrote this poem called Animals because it could have always been me.
thanks to Daysha. Powerful words indeed. The pandemic continues to test all of us, but it especially tests young people who've suffered from complex childhood trauma. This trauma adds yet another challenge in healing, growth, and empowerment. Lawrence Hall understands trauma, and they understand the power of personal connection. Your donation helps Lawrence Hall continue to offer vital services to Chicago youth, families, and communities despite pandemic restrictions. Lawrence Hall's services, like virtual mentoring, remote learning, and providing hygiene kits and food in areas suffering from food insecurity, are all funded by your generosity. So once again, please consider giving tonight. Whether it's $200, whether it's $100, 50, even a 20. Help meet Lawrence Hall's pandemic needs. And while your donation is crucial so we can continue the work at Lawrence Hall, that work could not be done without incredible staff members. Meaningful connection between staff and youth is essential, of course, to empowerment and healing. So next up, one of those incredible staff members we've heard from actually already tonight, Aaron Brown, having experienced complex trauma himself, as well as life on the streets. Aaron turned his life around and is now a community leader and Lawrence Hall youth mentor. Let's listen to part of a recent interview between Aaron and one of his mentees.
Knowing like your background, your history in the same place we've been in, what made you become a mentor at Lawrence Hall?
To help myself. I saw murders at like 7, jumping over dead bodies and blood at 7, like in the projects. So like, I've been around so much trauma. You feel me? I didn't know it was trauma at the time. I started doing a lot of stuff, you feel me? Like even when I was getting shot at, it made me think like, man, either I'm gonna step up and protect myself or I'm gonna die. You feel me? And I know that's how a lot of y'all feel the same way, you feel me? Like
it's every day.
Exactly, like I just wanted to make a difference. Like I wanted to make a change, and I felt like when I saw you, I'm like, man, I could take him, get him right. Feel me? And look at you now, you doing a lot of good stuff. Like you actually putting forth your t-shirt business. Feel me? You working, got your own job, got a CDL, got in my RISE program.
Yeah, it's crazy though, cause like when you first approached me about RISE, so then it's like when I started coming, I mean it was people that I knew that, so I was like, I'm chilling, I'm cool, but to like other youth that was coming in, it's like I'm just stand off. It's like they talking while we in the group, but like I wouldn't really say nothing to them. But then I started interacting more. Like I started to like RISE. It really helped form me, like make a better person out of myself. Like I'm gonna say it's friendly wise, cause I wasn't very friendly with other people I don't know. So now I'm more open to like, say if I walk down the street, somebody speaking to me or something, I'll speak to them, but back then I probably look you up and down like, what you talking to me for, type stuff. But
you showed me that you was a man way before your time. Both of y'all was. Like you could have did a lot. It was a lot of stuff that you could have been doing right now, even after your brother was killed. It's a lot of stuff that you probably did, but look at you now, like, man, even recently when you know, I don't even want to talk about it, but when you recently got shot, you could have went back. What made you not go back?
To be honest, I went to work the next day.
Yeah, I know, because I was on the phone with you the very next day. I'm like, what? And you, yeah, I'm on work, on my way to work with a hole in your hand. Bro, go home.
It's crazy because, like, I was so used to already being in, like, shootouts and shooting all around me. So it's like, even when I know that I'm not in that atmosphere no more, and it happened to me, I'm like, all right, somebody got to make the choice to just end it. So I left it at that. Like, maybe if whoever did it, they see that I don't care, I ain't coming back to do nothing to them, they gonna be like, oh, he really on something else.
Aaron Brown, we thank you sincerely for all the work you put in each and every day. Well, so many great and hope-filled things happening right here at Lawrence Hall. The smallest idea, program, or interaction can greatly impact our youth. The staff who work tirelessly at Lawrence Hall are our first responders, not only working during the pandemic, but also on a daily basis. So we thank them for their enthusiasm, their leadership, and generosity of spirit. They just bring it each and every day. And we must also acknowledge the dedicated work of Lawrence Hall's volunteers. If you have ever volunteered with Lawrence Hall, we thank you sincerely. But tonight, we pay tribute to one very special volunteer. Joining us in honoring now Rita Wilkinson, the 2020 Lawrence Hall Champion for Children Award recipient, or as her youth refer to her, Randall Mom.
I am here to present the Lawrence Hall Champion for Children Award tonight. The award is presented at the Fall Fête each year and is bestowed upon someone who has gone above and beyond in their support of the children of Lawrence Hall. This year, we honor someone who exemplifies what it means to be a champion of children, Rita Wilkinson. In the many years I had known Rita and worked with her at Lawrence Hall, she always put others first, and specifically the kids of Lawrence Hall. Let's hear from some others who knew firsthand about Rita and her devotion to the children of Lawrence Hall.
Rita is a very warm, loving, and really selfless person. I miss Rita dearly, as I'm sure each of you do, and it was an honor to be her friend for so many years.
She taught me 4 valuable lessons. The first is be prepared and respectful of other people's time. The second, always look out for the underdog. We're all equally important. Next, sincerely ask how others are doing and truly listen to their response. And lastly, give more to others and take less for yourself.
Oh, Rita, you dear, sweetly assertive, thorough, classy lady. Not only are you the champion of children, you were then and still are today my guardian angel.
Rita is our sister, our baby sister. She named herself Dee Dee when she couldn't yet pronounce Rita. So she was Merle and Betty's last and favorite daughter, Dee Dee, our fun, impish sister, Dee Dee, and then Peter's beloved Dee Dee, and her most cherished role of all, Grandma Dee Dee. Just when we couldn't imagine her heart would nurture anymore, she opened herself up to Lawrence Hall. We need more Dee Dees in the world. She was a one and only.
She was always had a smile on her face, always upbeat, always willing to help. You don't even have to ask her. She can hear you saying something and she will ask you, what is it that they need? I mean, what can I do to help?
Rita always made sure that we had everything we needed to be successful throughout the day, whether it was throughout the winter, when we needed the snow gear, whether it was going to school, we needed school supplies. And even after I left Lawrence Hall's main campus and went on to their TLP, she made sure to stay in touch with me and make sure that I was doing well in life.
To say that we have lost a dear friend and dedicated member of the Lawrence Hall family is a vast understatement. Although I would much have preferred to present this award to her personally, I am honored to present it to her loving husband, Peter, and her family.
Thank you, Mark. It's an honor to accept the Lawrence Hall Champion for Children Award on Rita's behalf. I and the rest of our family want to thank the Lawrence Hall Board and staff for remembering Rita in this manner. She would have been grateful but humble in accepting such a tribute from an organization that she so dearly loved. Rita truly believed Lawrence Hall can create a stabilizing influence on young people and their families during times of need. I also want to thank those that made tributes to Rita for their presentations, as they truly show her character, commitments, and the outpouring of love she possessed. She often said of life, it's about, do you do good? She lived by those words, and I thank you for recognizing the good Rita did and honoring her tonight.
Rita, truly an incredible individual who will be missed for many, many years to come. Well, we hope this virtual event has inspired you to become part of Lawrence Hall's mission. If you've been touched by the incredible programs they provide to empower youth and their families, again, please take time to make a donation, whatever you can afford. Fund a need and make a difference. I'm wrapping up my end of this program, but there is more to come. So stick around for some inspiring music, courtesy of Lawrence Hall-led employment specialist Darnell Sapp. He's a gifted talent who writes and sings, and he raps and produces. There's nothing he can't do, really. Enjoy his original song, Grateful, with some outtakes from our program, and a final goodbye from our CEO, Kara Teeple, and Board President, Glory Rosenson. And remember, you empower youth with your generosity, and together we can make a difference.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't made a donation already, go to lawrencehall.org, press donation. Thanks for all you do. Continue to give back.
Thank you for your time, and good luck.
The best to you. Hope you have a great night there at Lawrence Hall.
Be a team player, have fun in life, enjoy, and God bless. And Lawrence Hall, you guys have a great time. You do a lot of good work, so keep up the good work. Thank you much.
I want to thank him for life, health, and strength, a million other blessings in store. You're all inside my life, Lord, your grace abides. You supply all my needs and throw some wants on the side. Now trials come in our lives, but great joy you bring. We can't complain, we don't deserve a thing, but yet and still he blesses me and you. So the little things he give, I try to hold on to. Can't say he hasn't done it, cause we here today. You sin, but God will bless you in a crazy way. You don't believe it, read the Bible and his word he wrote us. If I'm faithful, he gon' bless me till my cup runs over. And I ain't got no money, no cars, no bling, cause blessings don't always form in material things. Just look at these great gifts, he died to save you. Lift your hands up to God, let him know you're grateful. Hey!
We would also like to give a special thanks to our Emergency Relief Angel supporters, Novartis U.S. Foundation, S.C. Johnson, A Better Chicago, ADM Cares, the Riva and David Logan Foundation, who all came to our aid during the pandemic, helping to relieve the extra financial burden COVID-19 has put on Lawrence Hall. And thank you to the countless angels who gathered and assembled crucial in-kind donations, from hygiene and emergency food kits, to Easter baskets, to crucial PPE and backpacks stuffed with back-to-school essentials for every single youth we serve.
We certainly hope that you've had an enjoyable, uplifting evening. None of this would be possible without our supporters. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, Dave and Emily Merjan, True North Insurance and Financial Strategies, Heather Staines and Leo Smith, Christopher Wilson, Perkins Coie, Alex Brown, and all the others that you'll see on your screen.
Randall Mom, did I say that right? I don't know what that means. Randall Mom. Okay.
I'm just playing. No. No, but seriously, that's what like.
Tequila.
Just start right there at that part. You don't have to do the first part again. You can just.
Oh, I'm doing my beginning part? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were so sorry. I thought you were getting it. Sorry.
Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown, wasn't he an anchor on CNN for a while? Aaron Brown.
We're ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Jazz it up.
Arm down for this.
Yeah.
Yep, rolling.
All right. Big smile, big energy. I love the way that one started off.
Okay.
Smith. Okay.
It's like he's nervous by himself.
Sorry, that was my
Oh my
bad.
God. Okay.
Just keep
It is Glory? Okay. Are we still recording? I gotta do it.